Hello everybody and welcome back to another video on this channel. We're checking out another video for State of Decay, which supposedly is the final trailer. We're checking out the previous one right there. You can check that out. Click the I link, however you want to call it, right there to watch that one. The final trailer though, that's the minute is out today. Let me actually check out State of Decay 2 when it's, because it's called the launch trailer, final trailer. Is it out? I'm just checking it for you. Right there. No. It's not. It's only coming out in the end of the month. At least for me. I don't know if maybe it changed. I don't think so, though. So, this, I guess, means that this is the final trailer. Now it's a month of waiting, which is not bad. It's going to come out pretty soon. So, I mean, we'll take that. State of Decay, we checked out a gameplay trailer previously. I told you in that video, if you have seen it or haven't seen it, that I honestly really liked State of Decay for what it was. I like the fact that it's a bit more Walking Dead-ish. Like, you have a lot of zombie games out there, zombie survival games out there, that just give you a character and force you into a world and force you into a story. Nothing wrong with that. I love story games, I love RPG games, I love adventure games. It's all great. However, I like the fact that this one is a little bit different, as in, it does have some story aspects to it. It's more of a world simulation kind of thing, which isn't every one piece of cake, and I totally understand that. To me though, I think it's great. I like the fact that you can have a community, build that up, get people in, make them do like jobs and errands, go around the place, find houses and loot them while obviously fighting zombies and avoiding herds and you name it, finding AI, you know, people as well, which is great. So there's definitely enough options there, and I personally really enjoy it. I'm very curious about the second one. It's going to look better. Hopefully it's going to work better. I didn't see an awful lot of newing, so I didn't see an awful lot of new stuff in this. So I'm a bit worried about them kind of resting on their laurels and kind of keeping it the way it was and not making too many judgments. So I'm going to have to check out like a comparison video or a comparison chart or whatever, looking at things that they've actually changed, because it's been a while since State of Decay came out, of course. The game's still going to be enjoyable potentially, but I want to see more differences. So maybe the trailer is going to reveal a bit more in like a smaller package as to what there is. Because obviously also we check out a gameplay trailer, which is very centered and focused on like a couple minutes into the world. Hopefully this will give us some clarity as to what we can expect, what we're going to get in this game, what we are going to get from new stuff as well. Because, you know, this game, I think this year or next year, Days Gone is going to come out, which is a big AAA zombie game. So there is competition on this market, obviously with Dying Light doing it very well a couple of years ago as well. I love that game. So even though I agree that the zombie theme has been used way too often, it's been done well by a couple of games in the recent years, I would say. So State of Decay, if they want to stand out between those titles, they're going to have to do something right. So let's see if they have. Here we go. Xbox exclusive. Oh, that's a bummer. I don't have an Xbox. No one does. Not on PC, huh? That's... I mean, it looks better. Like, a lot better. Definitely does. Do we need a secret? Oh boy, that's...
So what's your secret?
Some more zombie designs, which is good. Obviously for stealth, I believe.
You need to play your strengths. I build, so shelter tops my list. You got to withstand the elements.
Some small herds there.
No matter how unnatural.
Farming and stuff.
I think the key is hard work. When you
Fair.
add value, you have something to trade. And every
trading is a thing.
Hands down.
So different characters will go for different options.
You have to be tough enough to know when to give.
That's important to away. Whoa, that's a big boy.
So what do you have to offer?
Well,
or you like her.
Didn't have a weapons expert. You do now.
Of course.
Looks like we found ourselves
a warrior.
I guess we all have our strengths.
this where you tell me the real secret is teamwork?
Nope. The real secret
Nice
is
one.
aim for the head.
A bit self-conscious there about this trailer, which I like. Boy, there are some creepy-ass zombies there. Walkers, however. I've always loved the door mechanic. How will you survive? State of Decay 2. May 22. Xbox though. No, they don't. I wasn't aware this was an Xbox exclusive. If it is,
Games played
that
back.
sucks,
Xbox
man. I
One.
don't have an Xbox, and I think not a lot of people have. Xbox, again, I've kind of died down, to be honest, so that's a bummer. Okay, but however, I still want to talk about this game because there are going to be people who have an Xbox. It don't mean any harm to you, obviously. I'm just a PlayStation fanboy, and I have been ever since it existed. So, this looks, again, not an awful lot different from the first one, I would say, which is where it's kind of like the faultiness lies. It looks better, definitely. I like that there's, again, this system of multiple characters. Some are good at this, others are good at that. You're going to have someone for the weapons, you're going to have someone for the medicine, you're going to have someone for like the farming, for the building. So you can build your community like that, which is nice. There seems to be trading, different kinds of zombies, which I think is good because you're different challenge. The door mechanic, the all-important hitting zombies with the door mechanic of your car is still there, which is fantastic because that we would not want to let that go away, would we? So it definitely has its promise. I just don't know if what we have seen so far is going to cut it. And I don't mean that in like a disrespectful way because it's not like I don't like what I'm seeing or I don't like this game. I'm just not sure as of yet. And I'm very honest about that. Usually I have to say, and I'm very self-conscious about it, I'm pretty easy to get excited about certain games if they have certain aspects that I like because I'm a sucker for a really specific kind of game. So if it does have those things, then I'm usually all for it. As long as it has a story usually, or is creative, or looks good, and has like these different combinations, I'm usually pretty happy to be happy about the game. But this, while it looks good, and while it does seem to have mechanics that I like, as I've said before, it does seem to fall a bit short with what I actually want to see or would want to see. Then again, that's not a final judgment because I haven't seen the full of it, but it doesn't seem to be as deep and as in-depth as I wanted to see in a zombie survival game. Because if you're gonna make it about actual survival instead of telling a story and doing all that sort of stuff, then at least make sure that the mechanics are very in-depth. Like Dying Light, you didn't need very in-depth mechanic because there was a story to be told and a world to explore. When it comes to Days Gone, it's going to be the same thing. With this, there might be a little story there, but that's not going to be the main point of the game looking at these mechanics. The main thing is going to be build a community, survive, build your, wherever you're going to live, scout for new areas for other people, and complete some errands and stuff. So it's basically a simulation of a zombie apocalypse life, you would say, which is a fantastic idea, which could work, but then I want to see a lot of in-depth stuff. For example, I want you to be able to recruit people that you find and give them roles and expand or go to different places or get multiple different communities like under your rule, basically. And you can choose whether you want to be like a Negan who like suppresses people or you want to be like Rick does that too, to be honest. But still, if you want to be a good guy, I want to see different like story elements, potentially different people that will trigger like certain story elements or whatever. You want to see an extra like food stock. You want to be able to see you want to see a lot of detail there and a lot of grit and a lot of interesting things to go at, and I'm kind of missing that so far. It might be there, again, I'm not sure, and I don't want to say that it's not, but I haven't seen enough to be convinced as of now, especially the fact that I know it's an Xbox exclusive. Doing me dirty, man. Anyway though, let me know what you think. Are you excited for State of Decay 2? Do you still have an Xbox? All of these questions need answering, and that's what the comment section is for. While you're down there, feel free to leave a like and subscribe to stay up to date for more videos in the future. While you're in the description, you can check out links to my donation options. It's a hard time being a smaller creator on these platforms. If you value what I do and if you value my content and want to see more of it, I want to receive more of it, then make sure that if you can spare anything to donate anything that you would be able to give and that you value my content. And it's very important to keep me on this platform and to keep me doing what I do. I would really, really appreciate it. So thank you ever so much. Thank you for watching this video as well. And then hopefully I will see you in the next one too, which you can click at in the end screen right now. Bye bye.